got me like.
Right, shut up. Shut up. Right. What is up, guys? It's Jimbo here, and welcome back to another episode of the Brocast. This is episode 3? Yeah. So I am joined with, of course, Brad and Alex.
Sup, dog?
At some point, we'll try and get another guest on to kind of talk shit about shit over the next couple of weeks or something like that. But we've got a lot to talk about today, so I'm going to give you a rundown of what we're going to do. We're going to talk about news, as we always do. Talk about what we've done over the week, and then we're going to be talking about Civil War, because we've all seen the film now. I've seen it twice. I saw it literally the Sunday after it came out. I think it was the Sunday or the Saturday after it came out.
Didn't you see it on the day it came out as well?
I saw it the day it came, the midnight of the release. But yeah, so what have we all been doing this week?
Overwatch. You can start off first this time.
You want me to start? Okay,
Yeah,
so I have
first.
been.
We'll start first.
When was the last? So Saturday. From Saturday after the Brocast, I think it was the Sunday. I went to go and see Civil War because Bank Holiday was on the Monday. Then the Overwatch beta for me came out on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So I've just been playing the shit out of that. Recorded so much footage of it, and I've got to try and make it into guides and stuff. And then what else have I done? Organised some stuff with comics. Like I've organised some wish lists with my comics. Ordered some cards for Pokemon. I've ordered like 4 cards to kind of help add to the set that I've already got.
Which
cards? I got Embor EX. Went on eBay. I got Embor EX, Gold Duck Break.
Gold Duck Break.
Like, because you know, like the gold ones that you. And then Mega. Gyarados EX, and then Mega Gyarados EX, and then that kind of like completes one of the 2 of my binder pages basically. So it was annoying me.
I'm trying to get a fully EX deck.
And then I've been thinking about getting back into Warhammer 40k, so we were just having a little discussion about certain things before before the guys obviously arrived. So when they were here basically. I'll pass it. Actually, no, wait. I also watched Flash. Haven't watched Arrow yet. I need to watch Arrow.
I need to watch more Arrow.
I need to watch Arrow sometime before the next podcast. But I won't be able to watch next week's Flash or next week's Arrow because my girlfriend is away on holiday. So yeah, I basically watch it with her because she doesn't want to miss it as much as I do. So we kind of watch that whole series together.
That's fair game.
So pass it on to Brad. What have you been doing with your time spent by yourself apart from eating whipped cream?
Straight, it's just this weirdo, right, gets a whipped cream and just sprays it into it. Doesn't put it on anything, just like into his gob. It's fucking mental.
Yeah. New thing to add to the picture.
Oh yeah.
We changed the picture. It's just him with whipped cream.
I want to do that now.
I might do it.
Right. Good change.
What have you been doing?
Well, other than sleeping, I've just been sleeping a lot.
Wow, we'll do that.
Yeah, because I stay up till like 5 o'clock in the morning watching anime and Fullmetal and Alchemist and which is awesome. I love it. I have been. I've more recently done a new AMV Nightcall thingy.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Which is awesome.
You put last week's Brocast up?
No, he hasn't.
You haven't? What?
He Ryan can put the last episode up, and we'll make it number 3 right now. It's like
I'm gonna put the second episode up today, and then this will be going up like tomorrow or something.
Okay.
Sunday,
so when I get back to Alex's, if my laptop decides to work, because for some reason. After we played Yu-Gi-Oh, I put on Dawn of War Dark Crusade to play it. The TV's not picking up anything. I'm like turning on, off, and it's like all of a sudden the laptop just starts to turn itself on and off, fucking. I'm like, if you didn't want me to play Dark Crusade, you just told me.
It is just gone now. It's gone past its dead.
Probably. So
straight up gone.
If it has, I'm probably not going to be doing any more Nightcall videos for a while then.
Yeah.
If it has.
Nah.
Well, we all have problems with our technology we get to.
Yes.
Usually when the internet conks out.
I have been playing a bit of Overwatch at his,
Uh-huh.
Alex's, which is awesome.
He plays the gorilla.
The gorilla and that.
Have you played Overwatch?
Yeah.
You play, yeah.
The, what is it?
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Winston. I played Winston and that
Reaper.
Winston's the best. Like,
With his eyes, his glasses. Winston does me a favourite character.
Because you know that like, mini trailer that they've done.
The mini where he's like sitting
in that. Yes.
eating bananas.
I thought that was an advert for like a car thingy at first because it didn't say if it was a game.
I'll be honest with you. I thought it was a Cadbury's advert.
Yeah.
And another one with the instead of the gorilla doing drums, it's just him eating fucking bananas. I thought it was just another dum 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 dum.
So
then again, that was before I knew Overwatch existed.
And I thought that was like some car advert, and until I saw the game, I'm like, that's a game. I thought that was some sort of new fucking space car that they're doing. Like, this car can go in space.
yeah,
but
like
it really
car
can't.
adverts are so stupid now. Like, they're like I saw one the other day of like a car driving towards like some Inception thing, and I was like, the world's not going to do that. It's a car, probably going to be stuck in traffic, and the roads aren't going to be empty like that.
I think it was like a Ford advert.
And then everyone's gonna hate you because you've got a more expensive car than you, or something like that.
I remember the old advertisements with the monkey. Like, and the car. I remember one where it's like, if you buy this car, there's a monkey in the back of the boot. And I'm like, press the button, like, in one of the adverts, this police car pulls the dude over in the car, and the monkey comes out, puts a donut up to him, and he gets arrested, the monkey does.
Yeah.
There's one where a thief tries to rob the car. The monkey's in the back seat with a baseball bat, knocks him out, drives to a bridge, and puts the body over the fucking bridge.
I'm pretty sure that particular advert got banned though.
Probably.
I just loved it. That was like, that's just funny. Like, you press the button and a monkey comes out. I'm like, I want that car, even though it doesn't happen. I want it for the monkey.
I think it was it was years ago. I think that's when I watched was that really weirded me out was a Ford Escort or something like that, like a car that my old man had. Fucking, it was one of them ones like you driving. It's like a perfume advert and shit like that. It's like if you get this, she will love you. If you get this, she will fuck you. It's just like hang on a sec. It's a Ford Escort.
Do you remember the Mazda adverts? And at the end of it, it'd be like zoom zoom.
Yeah.
And there was the other one where it's like Thierry Henry, and it's like boom, like for Citroen, and now Citroen's a load of crap.
It's Citroen. It's like creative technology. It's like fuck off. Your cars are so bad. It makes the Nissan fucking micro look fast.
So, Alex, what have you been up to this week?
Overwatch, Enter the Gungeon, Smite, World of Tanks, Tropic 05, and Tabletop Racing World Tour.
What the hell? Is that the one where there's like different stuff?
It's on it's like toy cars.
You play like toy cars on tables and stuff like that. And you
is it like the tracks have got like pencils and
yeah.
I remember playing a game on, I think it was the Sega, which was top down, but there would be like
this one's like
paint and oil and stuff on there, like where people had spilt them and stuff, and it would kind of like add something new to the track and stuff like that. But
it's really cool. I've been playing that a lot. Tabletop Racing. I recorded the video for that. It should probably come out today, to be honest. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, mainly playing as D.Va and Tracer.
Have you watched anything? We can talk about gaming in a minute, but have you watched anything?
I've watched obviously I've watched Civil War. We'll talk about that later. I've watched the trailer for the new Dawn of War. I haven't watched all of the trailer for Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare, I mean.
And then there's Battlefield 1 that
I haven't watched the trailer.
Battlefield
I've watched
1.
about half of Infinite Warfare's trailer, and I just got bored.
What we can do is
irritated me.
we'll kind of, because this is the magic of editing within a podcast. What we'll do is we'll pause the podcast here, and then literally it'll just pick us back up after we've watched the trailers. So yeah, that's why I've got my Xbox on in front of me, like my Xbox 360. But yeah, so give us 2 ticks. Well, it'll be like 1 second for you, but yeah.
I won't even do that, really.
Okay, we're back. So
Infinity Warfare looks shit.
No, don't.
It's terrible.
okay, so we were Brad's kind of split on his opinion with that. Brad pretty much prefers. You prefer Battlefield or you prefer Call of Duty?
Well, I hardly play Battlefield, but in graphics wise, Battlefield's good. But I do.
Don't say the graphics are good. It's a trailer. It's pre-rendered. They've buffed up the graphics so that it works. It's cinematic.
I'm not on about I'm on about like previous Battlefield games. The graphics have been really good.
The thing with the new Infinity Warfare trailer is it's all like pre-rendered. It's all cinematics.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no gameplay or anything like that. So yeah, that's kind of.
Well, I don't even know what they call it. Battlefield 1. It's Battlefield 5.
No, because Battlefield 5 would be a continuation from Battlefield 4, much like Battlefield 4 is a continuation from Battlefield 3 to some extent. Not same characters, but it's the same story.
I didn't play the story on any of them games, so.
And Battlefield 1.
Or at least called it Battlefield World War 1.
Because the last one that they made, which was in World War 2, which was Battlefield 1942,
which is a very good game.
I actually enjoyed that a lot.
I played the online for that quite a lot. You played on like Horseshoe Island was one of the maps, and
yeah, it was like one that was just a really small island. It was just either a conquest or a rush map, like continuous.
It was fantastic.
My slippers in here.
Sorry about that. My mother came in looking for her slippers. So yeah,
perks
of doing your job in the living room.
Comic book news quickly. It's actually free comic book day today.
I think they're giving away free comic books.
They're giving away free the first issue, the 0 issue to Civil War 2, which is where it's Captain Marvel and Iron Man in it. So I don't know. I'm trying to catch up a lot with the comic stuff. A lot of reading to do over this summer. To kind of catch up before they're doing the big event like Secret Wars and stuff like that. But nonetheless, we will move on. So we'll do gaming next because we're kind of already doing it at the moment. Game releases for this week. I don't think there's any big ones. I don't know if you guys have heard anything in the gameverse about.
No.
Releases or anything like
Battleborn's like next week sometime. Overwatch.
Battlefield's out.
No,
Battleborn's out.
Is it?
Came out the 3rd.
I thought it was like next week sometime.
The one that
Overwatch is the end of the month.
No, I don't know about any new ones this week. I know obviously Space Marine.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's news. The Dawn of War trailer came out, didn't it?
It looks awesome.
I haven't had experience with the original Dawn of Wars, but I'm tempted to go back and play them and see if I like them because it's RTS, isn't it?
Yeah, real-time strategy.
Real-time strategy.
Awesome.
But I've also seen the Total Warhammer game. That looks pretty good as well because that comes out the same day as
Total Warhammer. What's that one?
That's going to be coming out. Well, it's called Total War Warhammer. I think it'd be a better title if they just called it Total Warhammer.
Yeah,
like it's kind of like a play on it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know, like Total War Rome and Total War Attila and stuff like that.
Total War.
Yeah, the Total War, the real-time strategy. Basically, you'd have like either Japanese and stuff like that, Romans and stuff like that.
But
Vikings
this time they're
like
having like Space Marines and stuff.
They're bringing in Space Marine to their franchise.
No. Not in Total Warhammer.
Yeah, isn't it a Total War game?
No, it's to do with the Warhammer Fantasy side of it. But I actually this is kind of going off on a little tangent. I went back into Games Workshop the other day, and if you guys remember like the Warhammer Fantasy, it was like they'd have like the little square blocks and they'd have the units in and stuff like that. That is completely changed now. They've basically what happened was a guy blew up the world and it went into chaos. But there's like 9 realms or like 8 realms or something like that. There's all these different realms, but they're all controlled by chaos. But there's obviously there are other factions within there, like within those realms. But then there's realm 9 or realm 8 or whatever it is that's controlled by like the Lord of Heaven, and he's basically locked all the portals to the other realms because they're kind of linked on different planes of dimensions, which is what the guy said. And basically, the Lord of Heaven is like amassing his army. So it's kind of like I said to him, it's kind of like an opposite Lord of the Rings, except the evil side is winning. Like the evil side, but then like the Lord of Heaven is like Sauron. He's amassing his armies to fight against chaos, basically. So it's kind of like an opposite Lord of the Rings. So I don't know how that will be if it's in the game, if that makes it like in the new Total Warhammer game. But yeah, that's out the same day as Overwatch.
Would that be the new Space Marine, the new one?
No, Dawn of War is completely different.
Dawn of War is different to...
Yeah.
Dawn of War is different to Warhammer.
Yeah, well...
Is it still Warhammer?
No, you got Warhammer and you got Warhammer 40k, which is 40,000 years in the future, pretty much.
So what's Warhammer?
Warhammer's like fantasy with like, lizard people and...
orcs, Argonians, basically. Humans, elves,
so Warhammer 4K.
I would say if you think about Warhammer, think about World of Warcraft, because it's very much like that. They have like elves and stuff like that.
World of Warcraft or Skyrim or something like that.
Warhammer 40k is more like 40,000 years in the future, like Halo / with aliens / with Gundam, that type of thing. That's where Dawn of War. That's where Dawn of War comes from. That's where if you look at Warhammer 40k, the game Space Marine. That is set in the Warhammer 40k universe.
Yes.
Yeah, so Dawn of War is just a strategy.
Is set in that universe pretty much. But yeah, that trailer looks freaking sick.
Yeah, it does.
But I'd like to try out
big fucking predator looking women.
Yeah.
If you get Dark Crusade, I'll love the game with you.
Oh, you got it on Steam?
Huh?
How did you get it? Did you buy the game or did you get it on Steam?
Torrent it.
You torrented it.
What?
You evil part. No, I'm joking. I buy everything on Steam just because I like to support the. I don't like torrent stuff because you can get viruses. That's probably why your laptop's messed up.
Yeah,
no, it's just
I only torrent stuff like I've been trying to torrent Stardew Valley, but like getting a good torrent for that is annoying. Like I've been trying to torrent it just to see if it will run. Like if I know it runs, I'll delete it and then buy it because it's well worth the money. I just
if you get it on Steam, if you pay for the game and then it doesn't run, or like you play less than 2 hours of it and it doesn't run, you can put a refund request in and you get your money back. That's what I did with, I think it was Dragon's Dogma, Age of Sin, and then also what else did I do it for? I did it for another game. But yeah, that's kind of like we've kind of gone off on a little tangent there. So we've all played it. We've all played it. So we'll talk about Overwatch.
Hey!
Yay!
Fucking finally, right.
I'll let you guys go for it first.
Diva is amazing. She's not only adorable, she is fucking good.
Diva's the mech one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Her main attack, unlike, as far as I'm aware, every other freaking character, doesn't have to reload. She can just stand in one position and just fucking blast bullets.
Thingy doesn't have to. Hanzo.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. I've not played him.
Hanzo doesn't have to reload. Who else doesn't have to reload?
I'm not sure actually. I've only played Diva, the dwarf, whose name I always forget. Torbjorn, that's it.
You played Winston.
Winston. I've played Torbjorn, Diva, and Tracer.
Reinhardt doesn't have to reload, but he's a melee character anyway.
That doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have to reload a freaking hammer. But yeah, I play Diva quite a lot. I've gotten quite handy at the dashing into a group of all 6 of their team, dropping the nuke and fucking off really quickly.
Well, did you actually know you can do that without having to actually do it? You said like you didn't have to go in then jump out because you could potentially die. If you activate your self-destruct and your thing to fly forward, it obviously sends it forward.
No, usually with my luck, I dash, I hit somebody, then get my ultimate. Like, because when you hit people, you get your ultimate boost up.
The best combo I found.
I just spam bullets and eventually.
The best combo I found is get my ultimate, and then boost forward, then do my boost forward using the rocket packs. Then use my ultimate because it sends it forward. because it's continued forward. So if you need it to be like kind of like more of a range self-destruct, like if you need someone.
And then when it's boosting forward, jump out.
Yeah, you automatically jump out.
And then the second it blows up, even if it doesn't kill anybody or hit
you
anyone,
you get another mech back.
Your mech back, yeah. So you can instantly hop back into
battle.
battle.
Yeah, I have played as for at least a game. I'm going to say every character, but it's each character obviously has a vary of different difficulty. But the game's really balanced. Like incredibly balanced.
It is like
there are like the
Blizzard. Like, we knew it was going to be balanced.
Like
Blizzard.
there are characters that are very much everyone uses because they are the easiest to use. Reaper is one because
Diva's one of them as well. She's pretty easy to use if you think about it.
Kind of. I'd say
she's
average, the tank role. The easiest out of all those tank characters is Reinhardt. Because Reinhardt, you literally just put up a shield and that's all you like. The amount of people I've seen with Reinhardt.
I've seen a team of 3 Reinhardts, 2 Divas and a Tracer. Speaking of Tracer, it's really hard to tell whether or not she's using a dash attack or she's lagging. It's really hard to tell.
It's if I was to go for it, okay. Like the offensive characters are all balanced, but the most difficult is Genji by far. One is melee, but 2 he's you have to be accurate with him. McCree's the same. Soldier 76 isn't that bad.
Especially seeing this as ultimate means you can't miss.
Yeah, Pharah's very good if you can get down the flying aspect of it.
And again, ultimate rain of fucking missiles.
Reaper, you have to get up close and personal, so that's a bit of a challenge sometimes.
Well, you do have the ability to phase out of existence so they can't hit you for a little while.
Yeah, but it lasts for 3 seconds, so sometimes you can kind of pin them.
Yeah.
But also, if they're, his spinny form, Death Blossom, like where he goes like, die, and like goes round. If you're Roadhog, if you chain him when he starts that, cancels it. There's counters to it, so basically if you can stop him if he go, there's like when he goes into the animation, if you use Flashbang with McCree, stops the animation, and then you can shoot him. So like it's not entirely,
It's like with Diva. When she's getting into a mech, she's not immune to damage. Like if you shoot her while she's in that, she will lose all of her health and just die straight up. So when she's in a mech, 500 health. When she's out of it, 150, and she will take damage while she's getting into it. So that's the best.
The characters, I don't have a problem with any of the characters. Like, okay, the only gripes I have with the characters are that some of them people like that. Some of them use too often. So if you want to try and use a new character, but someone's just using like I wanted to try out I tried out Tracer for the first time like on the day the beta came out. But everyone's fucking using her. Yeah. But like people use her wrong. Like I get annoyed when I see people using the character wrong. So like I see people with Tracer just dipping around the map and not doing anything like that are on your team. When I play Tracer,
I'm fine with the enemy using the
when I play,
that makes it easier for me.
When I play Tracer, I'm like, I either go forward, stop them from getting forward by getting them to focus on me and just dipping around the map, or one thing I do a lot with Tracer, which people don't do, is like if it goes into overtime or like a point's being contested, I literally go into the point, dip round in circles like around the point. So I'm still contesting it, but they can't hit me, and then it gives my team time to come and help me. That's where I think it's not the game's problem. I think it's some of the player base is very much like what the hell. The player base is very much like, oh, it's like a shooter. I'm gonna go out and kill people. Like, no, you play the fucking objective. But there's certain characters that can't play certain objective types.
Yeah, Mei in particular. If you're using Mei for an attack when you're attacking objectives, terrible idea. Defending it, very good, especially if you can get them in a choke, because you can just put the wall up and they can't get through.
That's where you have the people that are just obviously complete trolls, but then you get people that are just dumbasses. Like they'll use Mei, and then they'll put it up in front of you when you go to start out the attack, and it's like I came up one where I ended up leaving the game because I was like, I'm not doing that. 2 maze. I had like 3 mazes in the team. We went out. They put a wall on a wall, so we couldn't go anywhere, and we couldn't go backwards. So like, I was like, forget this.
Why would they do that?
It's just so people. It's just they like to troll. But like, there are certain characters that go well with each objective type. I can't remember what the objective type's called, where you just have the 2. You have the 1 point, and you both have. It's like 2. It's first of 2 rounds.
It's King of the Hill.
Probably, yeah. I think it is King of the Hill. Like they don't call it King of the Hill. They call it something else.
Yeah. It's like they don't call it payload, but it's
payload.
Payload
is
the easiest one.
Is the most fun, and I think every character kind of does well in it. Because
especially with the car. When you move in the car up, if you're made, I found this out. If you put an ice wall up in front of the car,
it doesn't move forward.
Even if it's not contested, it ain't going anywhere. So you could really lock down that car if you're made.
I think that some characters are good in, like, the ones that are more effective, like Winston. I think Winston is very, very effective in the 1 point games because he can get in, be very disruptive, put his shield down, and like use his the amount of times I've used his ultimate and knock people off the map, like, because that's the best thing, because he doesn't exactly kill them, so he does 40 damage per hit, but you can knock them off the map.
It's like with D.Va's dash attack on the Spanish map.
What?
He can't get the ultimate down. He keeps missing.
Oh, you mean like the with
you have to jump in and smack him and stuff like that. And
he misses. It's Primal Rage.
Yeah, he misses.
I missed that. I've hit one.
Yeah,
one person.
He's like with D.Va's dash attack on the Spanish map. Whereas 1 point in like this villa-looking bit.
You mean the Greek one? You mean Illinois?
Yeah, that's it.
It's
like a big ass area where you can.
And there's a circle. There's a drop in the middle. Yeah.
And with D.Va's attack, I'll just knock people flying into it.
Because if you can get them at the start, D.Va's very much like, if you can get her, like, hit someone within like the first second of your thing, you can fly off after you've hit them, which is pretty good.
Well, I don't tend to do that. I get a group of 3 people, dash, and just knock them all flying, so they can't hit.
You know what
my
I
teammates.
do? Like,
I play as a support, essentially.
One character yesterday that I'm kind of sorry, Brad. I don't know. Have you played it much, Brad? I'll let Brad speak for me.
Not as much as used to. Not as much as used to. Well, I've just done really shit at it.
Yeah, it's over time though. You can get better over time, for definite, if you play it more often.
Even though he hasn't played
I like a lot of the characters. I've tried out a lot of the characters. Like, Bastion's really fun. Like,
Bastion's a prick. Like, if you can get there's
you can
like
get
an
him in a
Egyptian map or something like that, where it's like you've got to defend the point B, the last point you've got to defend on the 2 points that you've got to defend team. On the objective.
You need some Chris. Put it away from the mic if you can eat some Chris.
Yeah.
Put it away. Like over there. There you
go. On the objective one, you've got 2 objectives, like point A and point B. If you're defending, and on this like Egyptian map or something like that.
I think I know what you're on about. Is it? It's not Nepal, is it?
No. I can't remember what it's actually called, but if you're Bastion and you're at point B, there's like one long corridor they've got to come down. They can come to the 2 sides.
I know, yeah, it's Nepal.
Yeah,
I know it's one episode.
If you clutch there and you just turn into your turret mode, if they come through that front door, they're gonna get shredded to pieces. And I had a game where the enemy team, we had 4 minutes straight up. Like, it took us about 30 seconds to get through their first objective, which in hindsight I think they let us. Because
the first objective on some maps are really bad.
Yeah, and it's like the point, and then point B, we got to it. We had like 4 minutes, like 20 odd seconds or something like that, and we're all rushing it. We had like a pretty good solid team. They had 3
Sit back.
They had
because you get people. Or you can hear them like.
They had 3 bastions, 1 pointing down the corridor and 1 each on the 2 side lanes we could come down, and we'd walk near them and just be like, that's it, just gone. We could not touch them. I was like, what the fuck?
I think that there's certain maps that are 2 objective maps that are really bad. I think the game ends too quickly. One of those is Volkswagen Industries. If you can't, if I think that first point can be captured way too easily, and the second point can be captured way too easily. One of the best maps for the 2 objectives, I think, is it? Hanamura, the Japanese one. And then there's another one.
And another one. But it's my last one. I appreciate.
3 minutes later.
Yes.
But yeah, that's kind of where it is.
Yeah.
But I think the game's going to be very, very good going forward. I've been falling in love with Junkrat. Like, cause he's just his character's amazing. He's like,
chainsaw,
if Flash don't succeed, blow it up again. What is it?
The crumpets.
Yes, please. We've got food on the way. Once again, another small interruption. My mother,
did you swallow it?
Being the wonderful woman she is, bringing us food. So, yeah. Game's going to be very good.
Definitely. I don't know if they're planning on adding more characters, but
I think they might do.
I think there's definitely potential because if you look at it, there's like if you look at the hero gallery, there's not that many, but at the same time, there's enough to keep it balanced. Like there's the danger that if they add another character, he or she is not going to be all that well balanced. Also, I know the reason why everyone plays Tracer. And that's just because she's got a really nice ass, and people like looking at it.
The reason why a lot of people play Tracer is
she
doesn't die. She can be basically as a troll.
Yeah.
But
I never
think they'll add.
I never focus her. Like
they'll add another support character. They'll definitely add another support character.
So I think will that add a campaign for it?
What do you mean?
A campaign
story mode.
Don't think so.
No, that's not.
Because the story, if you want to go and read all that, it's on Wiki.
Yeah,
like
they have a lore, but they just don't have a story mode.
I don't think they want to. I think because they very much focus it being just a pure shooter.
Yeah,
which is good because it's like there's no bullshit with the story. Like even though they have, I like the little voice lines that they have with each other.
Some of the characters like It's if you have Torbjorn and Diva in the same team, Torbjorn's like, I would love to have a look at that fusion core. Because Diva's got a fusion core in a tank.
There's one where it's like I think it was Widowmaker and Tracer, and it's just like I suppose we'll have to work together and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
What?
Diva and May know each other as well. May's like, oh my god, you're my hero, and Diva's like, yeah.
We will now move on to the biggest, baddest, and most best part of today's podcast. It's taken us half an hour, but we always get through the main things.
Civil War! That's Spike, yeah.
The Green Lantern movie.
Okay.
As much as I love Green Lantern, that film is absolutely terrible. But I watch it because it's my guilty pleasure because it's the only on-screen Green Lantern.
I liked the Green Lantern film. Like as like if you think about it, like
I liked it as a fan, but not as a moviegoer.
Like because I liked the film, but that was back before like. That was like when it came out. I wasn't a big fan of DC. I didn't even know Green Lantern was a DC character back then. I was just like, oh, this is pretty cool. I thought it was like Green Hornet.
Oh yeah.
I like that film. It's a bad film, but I like that film. Like,
I don't think he's
DC. I don't think he's DC
Batman
or Marvel
and
or anything.
Robin,
Like, I just thought it was cool.
Terrible film,
but I love it.
But yeah, you got all it's like what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Like,
no, it didn't.
The one-liners. It's just funny.
That's not what killed the
Batman
dinosaurs.
and Robin. But yeah, we're going off topic. Right.
With
So,
Iceman.
Civil War.
Mr. Freeze, brother.
I have given my opinion, but I'm going to... my review, but I'm going to give another quick review. Second viewing...
No.
It gets better as the film... As you see.
The trailers was the best on it. The trailers was the best in Civil War. Not Civil War. The trailers.
Oh, yeah.
The film.
Oh, yeah. He was making the joke like, it was like... It was like, we're going to miss the film if I don't worry the fuck up. And I was like, no, it doesn't matter. The only reason why we came was to watch the freaking adverts.
Adverts are
the best part.
Adverts!
The adverts are the best part.
So, my quick review of the film again is it gets better on the second viewing. Loved pretty much every character. Once again, we decided to have something to eat. So, quick review of Civil War. Gets better. Gets better the second time watching. Love Spider-Man in the film, just the right amount of him. Love Black Panther in the film. Definitely think that Winter Soldier and Captain America were the most vital areas, and especially obviously Iron Man. The twist at the end of the film is brilliant, and yeah.
Forgot what it was for a second.
That airport scene there. So
the big fight.
Yeah. Give us your quick review, like 3 sentences or something, like just something quick, and then we'll go into more in depth of what of certain areas of the film.
Fair enough. The teams in particular, very, very well balanced. Like they've all got somebody who can take the other person down.
Mm-hmm.
Scarlet Witch, Vision, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Iron Man, Captain America, or Winter Soldier, depending on who's punching him in the face. And then there's the obviously the story itself, like how the team split up. With the stories behind Winter Soldier.
Yeah, the registration act and stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that. Very cool.
Different to the comics.
Yeah, it was very, very cool. And how Black Panther came into it as well. And that was also pretty good as well.
So, Brad, your quick review?
Well, it is one of the best movies I've seen this year. Obviously, I love Spider-Man. That's the best bit. Like, hey guys, like, yeah, but
yeah, man.
Lost for words. So, because Brad's lost for words, we will go on to. Look, okay.
Oh,
he's got something.
He's got something.
He's lost it. Right. So we'll go on to the aspects of the film. Right. First of all, before we do anything, what did you guys think of Baron Zemo?
Well, the only other way I've seen him is in a purple outfit with a sword.
That's supposed to be Baron Zemo. That purple?
Yeah, that's Baron Zemo. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But he's called his real name is Helmut Zemo.
Yeah. But that's the only other way I've seen him. So like seeing him as something different was a bit strange, but pretty good at the same time. Like,
I did think
definitely
that
played well. Like
people like watching it back a second time.
To say the reason why it was a bad go. Actually, that would be a spoiler.
Well, no, we can talk about spoilers in this. Like that's why we're doing it.
Oh, can we talk about spoilers?
Yeah, that's why.
Case, this is the whole thing.
The
like,
film's out. We've all seen it.
Yeah,
if you're watching this and you haven't seen the film, you're a dumbass. Go and watch the film.
Yeah.
No offense, but go and see the film.
Yeah, go see the film. Spoilers in about 5, 4, 3,
so pause it
2,
right now.
Now, go fuck off. Right. Anyway, so yeah, the fact that like he's only a bad guy because they dropped a city on his family.
Yeah,
and wiped them all clean off the face of the earth.
Wow.
I think
technically it was Ultron.
I actually think that
it's
he's one of the villains that has been the most influential, but not had to do anything. Like it doesn't make sense. But let me elaborate.
It does because he said a few words, did one thing, and then the Avengers killed themselves.
He ended up. He managed to orchestrate the whole Winter Soldier side of things, so he could watch the Avengers fall from the inside. Like they tear themselves apart rather
Hulk
than
wasn't there.
Otherwise they literally would have torn themselves apart.
I do think that it was good that Thor and Hulk they kind of made a reference to it that they don't know where they are.
They don't even know where they are. But like in my mind, straight the second he said that, I was like, hang on, one's a god and the other one can kill gods. I don't think they're on the same level as Iron Man and Captain America.
Yeah. So
one isn't even of this planet.
I think that they made the subtle references to kind of rule out everything. So it was like Thor, Hulk, not in the film.
For no reason, Thor's off finding Infinity Stones or figuring out what's going on with the Infinity Stones.
It's probably going to be
going on with Hulk's in hiding again. So
no, I think Hulk is going to be in Ragnarok. But,
I think but like I mean, at the end of Ultron, like he fucks off, he goes to hiding because of like how badly he mashed up everyone.
But yeah, so personally, I think Baron Zemo not the biggest part of the film. If you were looking at him as like a grand villain that could take down an Avenger, he's kind of weak. But the way that he did stuff,
the only way he's not strong. He just used words.
Yeah,
words are about as powerful as a bullet. If you think about it.
Yeah.
All he did was use words, and those words mind controlled the Winter Soldier, and tore apart the entirety of the Avengers in milliseconds. So
and got Iron Man to fight.
I knew that he meant business from the very first scene that we saw him, where he was with that guy in the
and drowning the motherfucker.
Yeah, it was like that guy means fucking business, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to just get the villain out of the way with because he isn't really responsible for. He isn't really responsible for the causes of anything in the film. I don't believe. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of going off on a bit of a weird thing. Like, he isn't entirely responsible for what Bucky did. No. Like, for what the Winter Soldier did. He was responsible at kind of like trying to frame Bucky to then tear the Avengers apart from the inside.
And was also sort of responsible for Bucky beating the fuck out of Captain America and Black Widow and Black Panther at one point as well, and Hawkeye.
When he obviously escaped from the prison thing.
Yeah.
So would that mean Bucky's stronger than Captain America?
No, but he does have a metal.
He does have this. In his face. He does have the similar. He has part of a super soldier serum in him because they tested on him.
It's the arm that gives him the main buff. I can't remember what it's made out of though, because it's not like basic like steel.
It's not vibranium. We know that for a fact. No, his arm fucking blown.
Yeah, it's not adamantium either, but it's stronger than steel, stuff like that. It's like titanium or something.
So let's not talk about the film. You know, because if we went from start to finish, like we'd miss too much stuff out. Yeah. But top 3 moments from the film. Go. Yeah, I'll go with Brad first. Top 3 moments of the film.
Well, I'm not going to go from. I'll start from third. Well,
any order. It doesn't. They don't have to be 3, 2, 1. It can be like just 3 moments that you thought were good. Like you don't have to order them because then it's kind of like, oh, but that one was better, and then it becomes more opinions.
Well,
it's just like
which one I'm gonna know which one I saw it can look better.
Okay. Go on then.
I know my favourite scene, Spider-Man.
Which bit?
Well, when he's fighting Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Okay.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
That was where he swings.
That was a funny fight.
He swings in and he's just like he's not even taking it serious. He's like, "You've got a metal arm, that's cool."
Yeah.
You don't take it serious.
When the soldier throws a car at him, he's like, "Hey buddy, did you lose this?" and lobs it back at him.
That's
pretty funny.
That's my favourite scene of
any more? Two. You can get 2 more.
Obviously, my next one is Ant-Man going giant.
Yeah.
I'm like, they pulled that off brilliant. Like there's no CGI mistakes. I don't see any.
With Spider-Man, like that, as you say, CGI not mistakes, but I feel that he was a little bit too CGI. But I kind of feel that he was kind of thrown into the mix at a later date in the film, so that I think it will look better when it goes into Homecoming for definite. But sidetrack. Giant Man was pretty good, yeah.
And then the third scene. No, give me a second thing. It would be when Captain America and Winter Soldier fight Iron Man.
At the end of the film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a pretty awesome scene. I actually didn't. Obviously, I wasn't expecting that. It ended up Winter Soldier Winter Soldier killed Tony Stark's mum and dad.
That was kind of like I had when they started showing it, I was like, okay, and then they said, oh, I went, oh no. Then that's kind of how I feel that Cap was. Like he already kind of knew, but then he saw the footage. He was like, no. And then Stark's just like looking at the screen, pale faced, and then Bucky's looking in the distance like, fuck.
So Stark's like, did you know? Did you?
I like the best part about it is like he's like, it wasn't Bucky, he was my hero. I was like, I don't care.
You know what I mean?
He killed my mom. Like, he didn't give a fuck about his dad. Straight up.
Just a whole punch.
You know, with me and my friend George, who went to see it the first time. You know that scene in the film where a soldier wakes up and he's like, your mum's name is Sarah.
Yeah.
But we were just like, Martha, like from Batman v Superman. We thought it was funny.
Why did you do that?
So, Spider-Man v Falcon and Winter Soldier, Giant Man, and the final fight, pretty much. So, what about you?
I have to agree with Brad on the Giant Man scene because it was pretty funny. More specifically when he lost. when Giant Man lost, like the way he took him down like an atlatl.
Yeah,
Star Wars reference was like
yeah, that was sick.
That was pretty good. Then there was the scene where Winter Soldier and Captain America are trying to escape that German raid. Like when the Germans...
Oh, with the stairs.
Yeah, in the stairs.
But just before you see Black Panther.
Yeah.
Or that whole scene together, like with Black Panther.
The whole scene together, but if I had to nitpick a specific part, it'd be the stairwell bit.
Oh, okay, yeah. I like the way that in that scene, he's like, "I'm not gonna kill anyone,"
and he nearly kills
and
someone.
then he's like, "Come on, man!" like
nearly sends someone down 48 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
It would be
number
funny
3
if they added Captain America saying language in it, just so,
that'd been funny.
Or at least Iron Man like saying at least them doing a reference from when he said that.
Yeah. But I don't know. I suppose like.
So that's one.
Yeah, no, that's 2.
That's 2 because he's Giant Man.
I suppose like the bit where Scarlet Witch and Vision like.
With Hawkeye.
Yeah, with Hawkeye, where she puts him about 50 feet under the floor.
Yeah.
When she did that, I was like,
fuck.
I didn't know she could do that. I was like,
don't want to piss her off.
I was like, fuck Hulk. I don't want to piss off her.
But Hulk probably could still beat her.
No,
I
she
think she could just
mind
pick him up, throw him into the
controlled
sun.
him.
And it was her. It was her fault that he fucked up Africa and the Hulk Buster thing happened. It was her entirely. And also, if you think about it, she could just pick him up and lob him into the sun.
Yeah.
At which point he is literally done. Like nothing survived.
Okay.
So to some degree, she can beat him.
So we got definitely the Giant Man. The Giant Man is the overriding one that you guys see. The end of the film and the stairwell scene and the Spider-Man scene. Okay.
And the Hawkeye.
Scarlet Witch scene. Okay. My favourite moot point of the whole film is going to surprise you guys. It is. It might not surprise you, but the scene where Stark meets Peter Parker.
Yeah.
That whole scene.
I do like that scene where it's just I
think it's the best scene in the film.
It's like
the best. It's the best dialogue scene in the film where it's like it still has that Marvel humour, but then you kind of dip around the whole Spider-Man story of like, oh, he got bit by a spider. He's been doing it for 6. We already know he's been doing it for 6 months, so he's kind of just already established. Which I was like, okay, they've put him into the film. He's already established. Fine. No more fucking origin stories. No more, shitty. Oh, Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane. No, just he's a teenager. Straight into the film. Done.
And Aunt May is
hot.
Kind of hot, and not an old lady.
Yeah,
that's a new one as well.
So it kind of like extending that scene plus the Spider-Man scenes in the film, that's where I kind of put as my best moment of number 1.
But how would Stark have figured out that he's Spider-Man?
It's not hard.
Know how.
It's not hard. He sees the videos and he's like, okay, and then I bet you he's like follow. Been keeping tabs on him or something in case he needs something.
It is quite funny when he just does that thing and just get the suit just falls down.
Oh,
he's like, I don't know what this is.
And he's like, how do you even see out of these things?
Is that a onesie?
Second favourite part of the movie was, oh god, let me try and think. I can't pinpoint a section. I can't pinpoint I'd say the airport scene. Just the airport scene overall, because there's so many good moments between each character. The fight between Cap and Spidey is really good.
Yeah.
And he's kind of
Nicks his freaking shield and stuff.
Yeah, and then he's like, go for your legs. Stark says, go for your legs and stuff like that. And then my third favourite scene in the film is
nuts.
The part where Ant-Man meets Cap for the first time,
where
he's like,
well,
so many. I'm shaking your hand too long. So many super powerful people.
Thank you for thanking me.
No, he's like, thanks for thanking of me.
It's like sorry about that thing. No. You've done that was a good training exercise thingy.
It'll never
It's
happen
like
again.
Tic Tac.
Yeah.
It's like I do like the bit where Hank's in prison after the airport scene.
Well, Scott Lang's in prison.
Yeah, that's what I keep calling him Hank because that's
I know you mean
Hank him. But he's just there like Hank Pym that I always said never trust a Stark, and Tony's just like, who are you? He's like, oh come on, man.
I love the bit when because I wasn't expecting Captain America just to come out of the dark. I was expecting it to be someone else.
I was expecting like a bad guy trying to break him out, or like
I
or like Scarlet Witch kind of like figuring out like she can still use her powers in some way.
Well, she can't.
I know, but
I
didn't know she could put a guy 50 feet under the floor. But so like I thought like something could
Tragic,
but she
could
I
still
think
use
one
something
thing
with
that
a
they
mind or
did
something.
a good job with in the film was they didn't make Vision overpowered. Like I felt that he could be overpowered.
He didn't want to fight.
The dialogue between him and Scarlet Witch, obviously they're kind of going down the same. They're going to go in the same route with the comics, but I think that they didn't make him too over. They might do, depends. But like, if you can look at him in Ultron.
Yeah.
Like, what would you say the difference is between Ultron
Vision
and...
in Ultron, wiping everything flat out, like nothing stood in his way.
In Captain America Civil War, he's holding back a lot.
He's holding back.
Especially when he's fighting Scarlet Witch, because we all know he likes her.
He doesn't even hit Scarlet, does he? He doesn't even try.
No, don't try. They fight a bit, but he don't try.
No, she throws him, but he doesn't actually like attack back.
I think
he
lets her.
Yeah.
Maybe not when the part when he's getting thrown 50 feet under the ground.
No, he can't stop that shit.
The other few fights, I think he lets her.
That's actually made me think of a really good idea.
I like the part when like he just went up to Scarlet Witch and was like...
and he holds her.
I wasn't expecting that. I was like... Oh.
Like, I could tell they had a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know how mutual it was.
Especially when they first start talking when they're cooking, it's like, I'm getting...
But then you think that he still has a thing for her, but he's also trying to follow Stark's directive, which is like keep her in the compound.
He is still Jarvis,
very much.
And Tony Stark is literally his creator on every front, even the Ultron front, because he created Ultron. Ultron halfway created him, so technically he created Jarvis still.
He never technically created Ultron. Ultron was already there. Ultron was already.
Ultron was in the staff.
Yeah.
Technically, well, he wasn't like they made an AI, but the staff
based off of the staff
tainted the thing.
And
so
it fucked it up. But all the same, like it's still like he's still his boss, his creator, his friend. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna work with him, but I don't really want to fuck up Scarlet because.
All right, so that's actually you've kind of given me a good idea. What we'll do is we'll go through each character on each team.
And who do you ship?
No, and like what you thought they contributed to the film and what their good points were. So, first of all, the two most not least important, but they had significant moments was Hawkeye and Black Widow.
Yeah.
So we'll do Hawkeye first.
Are we still friends?
Yeah.
Depends how hard you punch me.
I thought that it was very the dialogue he had with Stark, where he's like, "I thought you were retired, Clint," and then he was just like, "Yeah, shot 18, made 18." Like when he's talking about golf. But there is that scene that he has with Black Panther, and he's just like, "Hey, we haven't met before. I'm Clint. I don't care."
It's when he's having a chat, Iron Man's like going to Scarlet Witch, and he's just like, "You locked me in my room. Firstly, that's an exaggeration, and secondly, it was for your own good. Hey, Clint, so."
During the fight, it is funny because they're still friends.
Yeah,
they're still trying to be friends.
They don't want to kill each other, but they're still doing it.
Yeah, they're still fighting, but they're still like just talking.
I think that Hawkeye and Black Widow, like when we talk about Black Widow, like I thought that even though she would pick her side, she was still very conflicted on what the idea was.
They played her very well because Black Widow is like by basis never on one side. She's always got some kind of ulterior motive. Even when she's Avengers, like she's got something else she kind of wants to do. Like it's not per se bad. It's just not the same thing. And she wanted like she actually pointed out she helped everyone find Captain America. She didn't say shit about helping him capture him.
Yeah. Well, no, you mean Winter Soldier? You mean?
And kept stunning
Black Panther.
So I was like, okay, fair enough, because I knew she didn't particularly want to be against Captain America, but she did it because she knew that at basis she was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. She was already on a list. She was already doing basically what the UN wanted. So she it didn't change what she was doing.
So anyway. She was just trying to and then I think
she
that's
wasn't
why
listening to S.H.I.E.L.D. What the fuck makes you think she's going to listen to the UN?
I think those two characters were they played their part in the film.
I
they were very good.
Nick Fury to just has it.
I was expecting him to,
I was expecting the Nick Fury cameo.
I liked
to go up to Cap and just be like, "Stop it!" and to stop it.
Both walk up to him.
Stop being a dick.
I liked the cameo. I think Stanley's cameo.
Oh yeah, Tony
Stank. I got a package for Tony Stank.
Yes, that's his name, Tony Stank.
You're not living that one down. I was like, yes.
That was funny.
Cap's got the language thing, and Tony's now got Tony Stank.
So
I never actually thought of that, Tony Stank.
Next characters. We've obviously talked about Vision, and we talked about Scarlet Witch. Like, I would say that Scarlet Witch was the dark horse in the film. I would say that. I don't know about you guys. I would say she's very much a dark horse in the film. That she had so much power, and she was stopping basically kill shots sometimes. Like she, when it was I think it was Panther or War Machine was going to hit Falcon, grabbed his foot, pulled him away. Like Black Widow pulled his foot away and stuff like that.
She
saved the thing from crashing.
Yeah, she was stopping the fights at the same time as being involved in them. She knew what she was doing. Like,
okay, so Falcon and War Machine. We'll go War Machine first.
Okay, War Machine.
Obviously, he's now paraplegic.
Well, you never know. He might actually make a return.
Well,
There's a possibility.
I'm sure they're going to do something where he's like, he can use the suit still, but like the suit helps him walk and like amplifies him and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like what they've done in the Flash episode, like where he's running and stuff.
I think no. Well, what you mean No, what I mean is like where he's obviously disabled now, but they're gonna have a piece like at the end of the film. Obviously, he was using that thing to help walk again. They'll probably amplify that, and Tony Stark will help him. And then he will be able to get back in the suit again. Yeah. But he'll just be able to do everything he was able to do before. But just when he's outside of the suit,
a little bit slower.
He's not very good. He's still very much because they've done it in I've done it in comics before. Where characters become paralysed and they've got something in the back of their spine that helps them walk again. Yeah. It's like a cop out basically. But
not because they're a cop out. They've got the tech for it. Like the model.
Yeah.
We know Tony Stark's got the ability to literally create energy from nothingness.
There you go.
And make it regenerative permanently. So
Tony Stark and Pepper Potts, what's the deal with them now?
I think
Pepper didn't want him to be Iron Man because he's constantly nearly dying every other day.
And also he was constantly working.
Yeah,
but I think that
and when he came back to the Iron Man thing,
I think that he wanted to continue doing it, but I don't think I don't know if the writers really had anything to use Pepper for. So he's kind of like he's kind of like carrying on and doing stuff. I'm glad that he's a vital part of all the films.
Yeah, because he makes everything, he pays for everything.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have the Avengers Mansion if it weren't for Stark, but or Stank, but
Tony Stank,
but. Yeah, it's
Pepper Tony Stank.
Yeah, it's fantastic that is. But yeah, it's like she wouldn't have actually contributed anything. Pepper wouldn't have the only thing she could have contributed was maybe what we're saying with Nick Fury walking up to Captain America and Iron Man and just slapping them both and letting
yeah.
Like
Stank Industries.
Falcon, I thought was very good. Was very very good in the film. Like I loved Red Wing.
Yeah,
I love it when he's
not thanking nothing. His name is Red Wing. Still not thanking it.
It's like, nah, come on, pet him. Like,
the bird is actually cool.
And then he's like, it's when he in that Spider-Man scene where he's like, couldn't you have done that earlier?
I hate you. He's fantastic, man.
The comedy in all of them has been really funny.
Like when it seemed like the comedy hit more when it was heroes fighting heroes. Then it was
heroes fighting villains.
Yeah.
The comedy was still good, but when they're fighting villains, but it's just more when the heroes.
Yeah,
it's because like now they're fighting. They've got a few more things. Like when you're being chummy with people, you've got a few less things you can say in a jokey manner. Whereas when you're fighting, like in the middle of the Hawkeye and Black Widow, how are we still friends? Depends on how hard you fight me, how hard you hit me. Considering she punched 2 guys in the dick in one film. She punched
Ant-Man.
She punched Ant-Man and Winter Soldier in the dick.
That's taking it a bit too far.
Yeah, it's like crossing the line right there.
What do you call it? What is it again?
He punched me in the dick.
When Falcon gets pinned by Spider-Man, and he's like, when you're fighting, there usually isn't this much talking. Like,
yeah, usually isn't this much talking. It's like, no, but it doesn't matter.
I thought Falcon was. I knew Falcon. Then he meant business when he put the shield up, using his wings as a shield. I thought that was so sick. Like,
that's pretty awesome.
Because like in the animated show, like it isn't like just metal wings like it is in the film.
No, it's like an energy wing,
it's like
isn't
an
it?
energy field thing. But it's like it's not physical. The only time he's ever used it as a physical thing was when he used it to throw Hulk into the ocean so that he could wake him up because he was unconscious. When Jormungandr was trying to kill Thor.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm lost for words now with who. Okay, so we got Ant-Man, and then obviously Spider-Man. Like, we did the 2 insects.
Ant-Man did, Spider's not an insect, it's an arachnid, but all the same.
Whatever. Like,
Ant-Man, sorry, that's crazy. I couldn't help myself. But Ant-Man played a very good role. Like, the Giant Man thing was very, very good. Like, I personally feel like, if I had to say something, it'd be they should have brought Wasp in as well. Like I feel the banter could have been fucking amazing if they had put a Wasp in there as
possibly,
well.
but then it might have been a bit too overkill. You don't know.
Yeah, I know. Wasp and Scarlet Witch. I think they could have some pretty good banter. If you're thinking about it.
I love the way he was like.
Batman and Falcon.
There's the scene where he obviously turns into Giant Man, but he's like talking to Cap, and he's just like,
I did it once and I passed out.
Some of us might have to lose. It's like, when I did this, I might tear myself in half. And then Winter Soldier's like, and then he turns into Giant Man and he's like, whoa!
and then Cap's like, that's the signal.
And yeah, War Machine just there like, okay, tiny guy's now big, tiny guy's now big.
And then Tony Stark's, he's like, okay, so does anyone on our team have any surprising or unknown abilities that we should know about?
Yeah. And Spider-Man's just like, hey guys, remember that old film Empire Strikes Back?
And he's like, how old is this
Star Wars though?
But the thing is, they're owned by Disney, so they can use that. But then he's like, oh yeah, like, how old is this kid? It's like, I think he's on the young side. And he's like, I didn't draft him out of college.
Yeah, starts at-alling him.
That was just awesome, like
Gulliver's World kind of shit, just tearing him down.
The bit with Ant-Man when he's like, throw this at this, and he chucks it, and he's like,
I thought it was a
water truck.
And it was just a solid.
I like the bit when he just goes small and goes into Iron Man's suit.
Yeah, and he's like, this is your conscience.
I am your conscience. We don't talk very much.
Iron Man's just like, what's that?
I thought that
suppression system as well, like
that. And then there's obviously Spider-Man. My favourite.
No, but you know what would have been good? Ant-Man just going big when he's inside the suit, and he just lands in Iron Man's arms. He's like, sup. That would have been awesome.
That might have been pretty good actually.
That would have been an awesome.
I do like it though.
What the fuck?
No, that's the bit that I forgot.
No, and then he drops him, and then he turns.
Is when Ant-Man turns Giant Man, and then Spider-Man's just like, holy shit!
That would have been good to get Captain America language.
Yeah,
just to
language throws the shield at him.
But like when
peek his head around the corner.
Language. When they punch him in the face, and then Spider-Man's like, yeah, and then he gets hit by flies into the boxes, and then he gets up. He's like, I'm good. Like, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna lie here.
No, I'll take down.
So yeah, I think that those 4, 6 characters were very much the characters that were more comedic. We're over an hour at the moment. But I think the characters that were very serious were Cap, Stark, and Winter Soldier and Black Panther.
Yeah.
Black Panther obviously I think had more of a role in the film because his dad got killed.
He was on a vengeance run.
But then I love the scene with Black Panther where he's like, the vengeance is consuming them, but I will not let it consume me anymore. And then the guy Zemo goes to blow his head up. He's like,
puts his hand on
he's like, the living aren't done with you yet.
I love it. He just puts his hand on the gun. Like,
yeah.
Because the vibrating arm is just, I'm going to kill myself. No, you're not. Just
I was watching the film with my friend George when there's the running scene. And I'm like Winter Soldier can pick up some pace. It's like,
is that running cars?
Black Panther's picking up some pace, and then the Cap's like, screw this, I'm getting a car to catch up.
Fuck this.
But he's strong, but then I don't see how he runs that fast because he's seen in the Winter Soldier when he's jogging around when he first meets Falcon.
Oh yeah, but he's like he runs like 26 miles in like half an hour or something like that.
Yes, and look, I don't get that. Look, how's he not even running really fast?
You don't know. It might just be endurance or something. I don't know.
Or it might be the case that he was running. It was running, but he didn't think max speed would
Winter
still be
Soldier,
good. Probably a car was still faster.
Obviously,
yeah.
Fuck this.
Like,
but Black Panther was awesome. He's just like
running all fours. He literally he grabbed onto the back of the car. I was just there like, no, you ain't
grabbed
going nowhere.
onto a Falcon as well.
Yeah. Like, you ain't going nowhere.
It's like, sup.
The soundtrack I liked for him as well, like the African flute.
I wasn't paying attention to the music more so than.
I liked it because it's kind of gave it towards like an African root to the character. But Winter Soldier, I thought was the key part of the film. Like, remove him from the film,
the war itself would never have started.
Yeah,
because it was all based around Winter Soldier. Like
Yeah.
Captain America didn't want to send his friend to the fucking chopping block.
And I feel that he was very, like, Sebastian Stan did a great job, obviously, playing with him. We know that he's gone back under the freezing, he's gone under a cryo thing, but we don't know how long he's going to be that way. Whether he's going to come back for Infinity War,
whether he's going to come back at all.
Yeah,
or like that might be their way of going, the actor doesn't want to do anything anymore.
Or I think he said that he enjoys playing the character. But
because originally he was going to play Captain America. The guy who played Bucky, he was going to play Captain America, but then obviously Chris Evans got the job.
But so there was rumours going around that Cap would die in Civil War and then Bucky would become him.
Oh yeah,
like in the comic.
I read the thing yesterday.
I wouldn't first say it'd be a bad thing.
I read a thing yesterday. Two people that's not going to be coming back in the Marvel movies. War Machine, obviously, yes, we all know that.
I think that he might come back. He might come back in Infinity War.
Guess who the second one is going to Captain America? I'm like,
that's
really?
Because I think that
he's going to come. Obviously, he's going to come back.
I have a feeling really strong feeling that Thor is going to die in Ragnarok and he's going to come back in Infinity War Part 2 because something in Infinity War Part 1 is going to happen that's going to end up him coming back.
To be fair, it is Ragnarok. Like everyone in the Thor's area
everyone's supposed to die. Like it's the end of the world.
Thor, Fenrir kills Odin. Loki doesn't die. Loki lives.
Yeah, because Loki's a pussy.
Like Loki's not even that. It's the two people killing Thor and Odin are his kids, so they ain't gonna kill him. So it's all good.
But the thing who'll be killing Loki will be Hulk.
Fair, Hulk just walks up. No. To be fair, I don't think Thor's good. If Hulk is in Ragnarok, which would be really cool. If he is, I think it'll be Thor and Hulk versus Jormungandr. If Jormungarder's in the film, if they're sticking to the Nordic religion,
it would be good to see Thor and
is Jormungandr the snake?
Yeah, the world.
Yeah. The world eat, or it's not the world eat. It's not the world snake.
What I think, what would be good to happen, how Hulk comes into it. Thor goes and gets him. They have a bit of a fight.
He ends up getting the aquajet. I was going to say the aquajet. What mind about the
jet thing?
The thingy jet. Just keep talking. I'm back in just a second.
I think they could take down Jormungandr piece.
Yes.
If you think about it,
Hulk
if Thor charges, it's like if Thor charges up his lightning attack is lightning attack with Mjolnir. And Thor grabs him, spins him around, and just like full force throws him into Jormungandr. He just go clean through him, like straight up, like go down his gullet, go just tear apart everything.
Because it would be good to see how if Hulk is in it, they're going to get Hulk, even like, and they fighting a bit. He turns back into Bruce Banner, and Bruce Banner's just like,
possibly.
You know what? Fine, I'll do it.
Or like the fight ends up going to
where
Hulk is,
and Hulk's just like,
Hulk,
you know what? Screw this! Boom!
And like it like hits Banner, and Hulk comes out, and he's like, "Fuck this!" and just starts hitting the
And then Scarlet Witch is just there, and Hulk goes full rage mode. I know, I'm just messing around there.
Last two characters, Stark and Cap. I thought they're both. I agreed with both of them. I agreed with both of their sides, but I agreed with what Stark wanted, but I agree with Cap because that's the way that it's supposed to be.
Now,
like, everyone has agendas.
Cap's my team because if I was Captain America, I'd be like, well, yeah, he's my friend, but also I'm not going to sign something. And he's going to limit me on what I can do and do.
Cap is trying to stay away from, ironically, what Winter Soldier is. Winter Soldier was used as a weapon
of war
for Hydra. So if they signed the Registration Act,
the UN isn't every country on the planet. If one of the ones that in the UN attacks anything in the UN, they can just send the Avengers to go.
He says that like. What if they send us to a place that we don't want to go, or there's a place that we have to go but they won't send us?
Let's say like a fuck ton of Stark's tech, like always, gets robbed. And is used to hold a country hostage. Their job is literally to stop that from happening. They won't send them in. They'll be like, no, we've got special task forces. We've got military. We've got the American military, which can't tell whether or not the British soldiers are Iraqi soldiers and kill them all. But that's besides the point. We can. Just send Captain America.
Do you think this could have happened that if Captain America never got put in, went into the war and he still, and do you think it would have got ordered around by Hydra? He would have changed and like become a Hydra member.
No, I don't think so. It's a good idea. It's a good theory.
That's probably a comic book where that happens.
So that kind of rounds up our Civil War talk. We've talked about
like an hour worth of
We'll probably be talking about it for weeks ahead.
Yeah.
But like
fucking amazing. Way better than Batman.
Not giving it a score, but 3 words to describe the film.
Absolutely fucking amazing.
Okay. Brad?
Absolutely fucking awesome.
Okay.
He's got to come up with 3
the
words.
Best. Wait, no. Okay, I'm gonna go for the best Marvel movie. Well, best Marvel movie yet. That's like 5, but yeah.
Best Marvel.
So to round up today, I just wanted to actually say, found something out.
What?
I have a theory. That the Infinity Stone that you're talking about, the green one.
Yes.
There's a green one.
Is in Doctor Strange's amulet.
Ooh, that would make sense. That does make sense.
That could be the mystical one. I don't know. I can't remember. There's the Mind Stone.
Mind Stone, the Mystical Stone, the Strength Stone.
I think the
Strength
Power
Stone. It would probably be.
Yeah, probably.
There's 5 stones that's come into it. So
in fact, let me have a look. Like already in the Infinity Gauntlet when you see it in the Ant-Man film.
I don't know.
I think there was. I know that's probably the Destruction Stone because I'm pretty sure there was a Destruction Stone. And if anyone's got it, it's gonna be Thanos.
Yes.
Or Galactus if he has one, because we don't know. If
Galactus isn't in.
I know, but if they get him back, they can say, because they haven't written where all of them are yet.
Oh, let me just.
Obviously,
they're getting back
to the galaxy. Those posh geezers that don't like Star-Lord, they've got one.
Oh, you mean Nova?
Yeah, that's.
They've got the purple one.
Yeah, they've got the purple one. I don't know what one that is.
But do you think Star-Lord's dad might have one?
It's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so we've got
Jimbo. Star-Lord's dad might have one, maybe.
You don't. Well, you don't know.
Possibility.
So there is.
Plot twist: Thanos is Star-Lord's dad.
Okay, so
that'd be sick. Actually, I'd like that.
The Space Zone.
Daddy.
The Space Stone is the Tesseract, which is in Asgard, which is owned by Heimdall.
Yeah, that's it. The Tesseract.
Then there is
the Mind Stone, which is in Vision's
the Mind Stone, which is in Vision's Earth, Vision's forehead.
Yeah.
There is the Reality Stone, which is nowhere inside the Collector's Museum. Still.
Yeah, that's the red one.
It should still be there.
That's the red one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the one that she touches in anything.
That Thor.
Power Stone is on, which is the purple one, which is in Xandar.
No, that's not the one that she touches. She touches the red.
Yeah, I want about the one in Guardians of the Galaxy. This is the Power Stone, the purple one.
No, but that's the one that she touches. Don't touch the red one.
She touches the red one, yeah.
No, that's the purple one. She gets taken up the course. She grabs it on the table.
No. I'm on about the one in Thor.
Yeah.
The one in Thor, the second one. That's the red stone.
Yeah. But she don't touch the red stone. She touches.
And then she touches
the purple one.
So those 4.
Yeah.
So there's still there's still 2 left.
So for those, there's 6.
Yeah, there's 6 Infinity Stones because there's 5 on the hand. So thumb, 5 fingers, and then 1 in the middle, which I think.
So what have we had 5 come into it so far then?
We've had 4. So there's still.
I
think Thanos might have one. I do think
it
so.
would make sense if he starts off with one. Like I don't see him not having one, because he's like one of the most powerful beings in the fucking universe anyway. So he's got to have one.
Yeah.
I'm saying I want to know who Star-Lord's dad is. Like I don't want to know like via comic wise. I mean like.
Okay. So we've got the okay. So we've got the Power Gem. We've got the Reality Gem, the Space Gem, and the Mind Gem, which are the ones that are all in there.
There's 2.
It's actually weird because the blue, the colours are different in the comics, but there's still the Soul Gem,
which is probably Doctor Strange.
Because
he does have that weird like fucking face.
The Time Gem,
which is probably Thanos.
Possibly.
Or it could be
Star-Lord's dad.
It could be Star-Lord's dad.
You don't know.
We don't know who the fuck Star-Lord's dad is, so.
But yeah.
Wait, who's playing Star-Lord's dad? Because I know there's already got someone.
It might be Kurt Russell or Sylvester Stallone.
I want Stallone.
Stallone.
Actually, I want Stallone to be Thanos, but they've already picked him.
Okay, so.
He's like, say hello to my little friend, and it just blows up a planet.
What will be the date next week?
Huh?
What will be the date next week? Next Saturday?
What's the date today?
It's the 7th, so it'll probably be the 14th.
Not probably. At least.
Probably it will be the 14th. So
we're not going to miss a day.
Don't think there might be a week where there might not be much to talk about, depending on if we see anything during the week that we'll type each other to. So I'll round out today's podcast today. Thank you to the Brocast. Thank you to Alex.
Ta-ra.
Hope you've enjoyed the podcast today.
I have.
The Brocast. Thank you to Brad.
Peace, dog.
You can go. Right. And this is goodbye from me, so I will always do the same thing. Thank you ever so much for watching the video, guys. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and comment down in the comment section down below. And as always, this has been It's Jimbo, the Psycho Ginge, and the Screaming Psycho, and we will see you on the next broadcast in a couple of weeks. Well, maybe next week, I don't know. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.